What is going on, guys? It is CW Gaming, and I'm bringing you a brand new episode of MLB 20 Franchise Mode, and we are finally back. It has been a little bit, and I know we're a little late on this series, but finals is over, and so we're now on the grind all summer long for this game, and I'm excited to bring you this new series with the Pittsburgh Pirates. I went with Pittsburgh Pirates because of the 25th ranked team in the MLB. They also have an $89 million budget, and I feel that we can do something with that, and we can rebuild this team in a couple of years. And so the way we're going to do that is we're going to take as many seasons as we can. We're going to develop the farm. We're going to do farm development. We're going to have episodes where we just highlight certain younger guys, and we're going to really dive in deep with this series. And so I'm excited to get into that. And so we're going to go ahead and look at our roster. Here's our ace for the series so far, Jamison Talion. He is an 80 overall, 8 potential. He is 27 years old, so we still have a couple years left in him that we can use him for. Then we have Chris Archer. He's 77, 31 years of age. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to work. So we're probably not going to work around him. We'll probably let him go. Then we have Musgrove here. He is 27 years old, B potential, so we do have a little bit left in him as well. We do have Trevor Williams, 27, B potential. Then we have Robbie Erlin, and he is the ex-Philadelphia Philly. He is a strong left-hander, and so we can use him in the bullpen. Then we have Brandon Waddell. I've never heard of this guy, but he is 25 years old, A potential, so hopefully in a year or two, he'll be pitching in the major leagues, and he will be a pretty good pitcher. He's got good stamina and decent velocity. Looks like he's accurate, 72 arm strength, so we should be able to use him pretty soon. But he's in AA right now. And then we have Mitch Keller. This guy is 23 years old, 70 overall, A potential. And so it's very confusing. He's in the MLB over some of these guys that are rated overall better than him. And so that could possibly be morale. His morale is down. But we're going to throw him in AA just to see how he does. I'm not sure if this is the right move or not, but he's not going to get a lot of playing time in that pitching rotation where he is now, and so we'll throw him at AA. If he develops, he develops. As you see there, his morale is down, affecting his overall, so he is a 73, which is better than the other guy, but the coaching staff is bringing his morale down, which brings his overall down, and so he is rated lower. Which we probably shouldn't throw him in the minors, but I want to see how this guy does in the minors. We'll give him a couple games and see what he does, and then we'll bring him up. I'm sure we'll have injuries, and so that's not going to be set in stone for very long. Now, the rest of our pitching staff, we do have some pretty good potential guys. We have some Bs in there, and so we'll continue to look at that as time goes on. But catching is where we need to look at. Our catcher is 30 years old. But on to the youth, we do have Josh Bell, 84, A potential, 27 years old. So we do... No, that says 22, sorry. So he is younger than I thought, and we will have him for a very long time, and we will build around him and Adam Frazier. Now, we do have a lot of second basemen, Kevin Newman and Kevin Kramer under Frazier, so I'm not sure what we're going to do with those guys. And third base, we have Colin Moran, and under him is Cabrian Hayes. This guy is 67 overall, A potential, 22 years old in AAA, so give him a year or two, and he will be an absolute stud, I hope. And so we'll have him at third. At short, we have Gonzalez. Probably not going to keep him at the starting position for a while. He's 71 overall with B potential, so he will get a little better, but We have Cole Tucker under him, who's 6 years younger than Gonzalez and B potential, so Cole Tucker will probably take over at short. You see there, he's a pretty good fielder. His hitting stats will come with it. We just have to develop him a little bit more. And then at the AAA level is O'Neill Cruz, and so he has A potential at only 21, so better potential than Tucker, but he's a 64 right now, so we might move Tucker to second and have him at short. So we'll see what comes there, but our outfield does need to get upgraded. We do have Travis Swaggerty in center. He is 22 and A potential, so hopefully we can save some money on a center fielder and go with our guy Swaggerty. And that's going to do it for our roster. You see we have some youth in there, and to get better youth, we will hire a better scout. So we're not going to use too much of the budget to get 4 different scouts, and so we do have decent scouts already. But Tom Cronin, I was not digging his discovery with position players or pitchers at all, and so we're going to get rid of him and hire Warren Olson, and he has pretty good position player discovery, so we're going to go ahead and throw on our scouting reports and see what we can do. Scouting is what we need to progress our team. It helps us get farm guys, helps our AA and AAA teams develop guys in the majors, and so we're going to focus on pitching, catching, and infield right now. We do need to focus on outfielders, but I'm going to see if we can find some infielders right now. We have plenty of time to scout, but our first series is against Tampa Bay. We have a little interleague play here to open the season, and in this video we're going to cover the entire first series, knock that out so we can go ahead and get into division play. But first, this is our first look at our team. I have not seen any Pittsburgh Pirate players. I don't know anybody except for Josh Bell, and so this is where we might struggle, but we're going to learn what we have. And so we're going up against Charlie Morton, and we are ready for first pitch. So with 2 outs already, we do have a hit, and a little trouble in the outfield will cause us to have a runner on. So here's Josh Bell. He takes a ball, 3-2, takes another one, takes a walk. So we have a little bit going in the first inning, and we will have bases loaded. Nice drive into center field, and we have something cooking in the first inning. Here's Polanco, cannot catch up to that fastball, and we leave the bases loaded. So here's our stud, Jamison Tallon. Not sure how to pronounce his name yet, but I'm excited to see how this guy does for us. First AB of the year for him, and he gives up a base hit. So both pitchers struggling early. Here's the next one. We're going to cancel off the throw to second, throw to first, and we do get the out. So 1 out, runner on second, and a ball is hit to the outfield. We cut it off, but the run will score. He pulls into second with a 1-0 lead. So second inning, full count. We fight it off against the shift as well, and we get a ball into the gap, and we're down at second base. So full count again. Our catcher bangs one off of Charlie Morton's foot. Runner scores, and he is safe. So let's check this out once again. Stallings, our catcher, takes a nice ball. I mean, he hit that one right back up the middle. Just caught Charlie Morton's foot. He looks to be okay, and so we will continue to play. Here's Josh Bell, 1 out now. He takes a high pitch into the outfield, into left field, and we're going to test him for 2. He's 43 speed, so he's not a blazer, but we do get in safely at second. So here's another hit, same exact spot Bell just hit, and he will be hosed at second base. but we did score a run, and we're up 2-1. So Jameson is dealing right now. He struggled in the first, but he is back and throwing pretty well right now. We're in the 4th inning, so he does get a strikeout on low right there. 2-2 count. Nips the corner, gets another one, and then the nice ground out right here. So Jameson has been, I really like this guy's control. He throws the ball very accurately, and so I have enjoyed pitching with him so far, and I'm excited to see what the rest of the season holds. 3-1. He does leave this one over the heart of the plate, and it will be a home run. So the game is tied. Now, Martinez surprised me in this series. He absolutely knocked the crap out of the ball. And this is where we start to take kind of a turn for the worst. The game is tied now, but we do work out an inning. But that's all the gas Jameson had, and Robbie Erlin comes in. And Robbie Erlin struggled very much. In the bottom of the 7th, he gives up a nice double right there. He does give up a double. 1st and 3rd with 1 out, with no outs. Ball through the infield, and runner scores. We're not going to be able to get the second guy out as well, so it is 4-2. We pull Erlin, pull in Feliz. Full count. It's Martinez, and he hits another ball in an outfield. And 2 more runs will score. This guy gave us problems all weekend. We weren't able to do much with him. Feliz again misses his slider right over the heart of the plate. And Meadows knocks this one over the fence. And so, I like Meadows. Wish he would have stayed a Pirate, but Josh Bell with a nice hit. It is 8-2 in the 8th inning, so we have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of runs to score, but we have to chip away slowly. We can't just, we're not hitting the ball very well, so focus on what we're doing right now. Polanco stings one into the gap. Ball is down, and we will score 1. We're going to send him home. It's a perfect throw, but we were able to get him in. And that's our 3rd baseman, Morton, sliding in. And there's another shot in the outfield. We had it 4-8. We were closing in. And after that home run from Zunino, it is 10-4. And we are in the 9th. Stallings, our catcher, he was knocking the cover off the ball in this game. Just the 9 speed did not help at all. And so he does bring home a run. Cole Tucker comes in to pinch run. And we have a little bit working. Almost messed up the base running right here. But Cole Tucker has enough speed. Fixes himself there. So we do pull the ball in the outfield. And that's all she wrote. 5-10. We do lose the season opener to Tampa Bay. So we score 5 runs, which should usually be enough. But again, 9 runs should be enough, but it's not. We have a critical situation right now. We have our closer in against Austin Meadows. Runner on first. And it wasn't enough. He leaves a ball over the heart of the plate, and Choi absolutely knocks it out of the park. All he needed was a single, and it probably would have been enough, but he gets an absolute piss missile in the outfield and walks it off, and we are 0-2 in the season already. The Rays had about 3 guys that were just absolutely killing us. Choi, Martinez, and Meadows. Those guys were killing us. Even their shortstop, I forgot his name, but we are 0-2 to start the year, and so the series doesn't really matter that much now, but we still need to fight. Adam Frazier with a 111 batting average. He does hit this one in the outfield. It will get down. He rounds first base, pulls into second with a double, and so Adam Frazier with a nice play right there. and Brian Reynolds. We confuse him a little bit with our base running, and we have Josh Bell up now, and he knocks one down the first base line. We're going to send the runner home, and we do take the lead 1-0. So Chris Archer making his return to Tampa Bay, pitching against his old team, and he started out a little rocky, gave up a base hit, and then this hit right here that ties the game. But he does get out of the inning. Josh Bell comes up, the runner on second, and hits a single, but it wasn't enough to get the run home. So first and third for Gregory Polanco, and he knocks one into the outfield. And we will score a run right here, so 2-1 we go. Chris Archer pitching a decent game, but he does give up a hit right here over our right fielder's head with a runner on third, and so the run will score. 3-2 is the score after that play right there. So runner on third, Bell tries to throw him out at home, realizes he doesn't have it, and is too late. Run does score, but we do run the double play right here, and we get out of the inning 4-2. Bases loaded for our catcher. He knocks one up the middle, hits into the double play. We do score a run, but we leave the bases loaded, and it was very dangerous for us because our pitching has not been able to do anything right now. And in the sixth, Robbie Erlin gives up another hit that scores a run. So 5-3, we have an opportunity right here to tie the baseball game. And Polanco 2 for 3, knocks one into the outfield off the curveball, and it will be down. And we're going to send the next runner home, and he is safe as well. So we do tie the game. Erlin gives up a base hit, and then this bunt right here, he just goes right by the ball. So I've pretty much had it with Robbie Erlin. He has pitched really, really bad this opening weekend. So if he doesn't turn his act around real soon, we will be getting rid of him. And that's plain and simple. But we do call in Kyle Crick. He walks a run home, and he does come back to Choi, strike him out. Base is still loaded. He strikes out the next batter, and we do get away, and we are still tied at 6. So 3-1's the count. Ball hit into the outfield. Runner from first. We're not going to be able to score him, but second and third, 2 outs now, and we strike out. All we needed was 1 run, but we couldn't get it. So we call in Rodriguez to keep the game tied. He gets the first out, but then the next one is hit into the outfield, and we aren't going to be able to get this one down. And so here's Lowe, pops one up to center field. It is very deep, and we're not going to be able to get this one before he tags, and so he's going to tag to third with 2 outs. And here's Choi again, knocks one into the outfield, runner on third. That's going to do it. So Choi absolutely destroyed us in this series. He hits 2 walk-offs in a row, and that's going to do it. We lose all 3 games. We scored 5, 9, and 6, which is very doable. It's very, it's enough to win baseball games, but our pitching staff just could not get it done. So that's what we're going to be addressing as the year goes on. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode and this series. It's time to get on the grind for this series and see what we can do with the Pirates. So if you enjoyed this episode, let me know, and I will see you guys in the next episode.